Alright, welcome. Good afternoon. Had to do a little pit stop here because had a phone call and well, dang it. Hold on a second. Always gotta be some type of an interruption. Okay. So yeah, I had to actually hang up because, or not hang up, but stop recording the last video because had a phone call, then try to call him back. Nobody wants to answer. So anyhow, let me roll these windows over a little bit here because I'm not trying to have it all windy on you guys. First things first, if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. We're gonna go down here. Basically, what I was saying in the first part of the video that I no longer obviously well, it's in here. I just don't know how to edit and match up videos and all that shit just yet. So we're going to about to go on a hike, and I think I need a little head clearance of being one with nature, in nature, if you catch my drift. So we're gonna go down here and take a little walk. If you've been to the channel, we're going to the same trail that we've been to a couple times, and this time though, we're going to take the trail that we did it beforehand. So it'll take a couple minutes. So just to give you a heads up, this video might be of a decent amount of time. But if you're up for it, sit back and hang out with me. Go take a hike with me. Be one with nature and enjoy the scenery. Obviously, you won't be full on with me, but close enough. And yeah. Alrighty, so we can just park all by ourselves right here. Yes, that is crooked as a politician. I said what I said. We don't talk like that on here. It is freaking warm, and I don't have any complaints to that. Okay, let's sit here and chill for just a minute, and then we're gonna head on the trail. So like I said, just to give you guys a heads up, we're what, 3.5 minutes in almost. It's good possibility it's gonna be a decently long video. So if you're down to chill with me on a walking trail to go and venture the parts that we haven't, then please sit back. If you want to be one with nature as I am, then also please be my guest. But let me take a couple more sips here, and then I'll probably not in the best of hiking or walking through the woods attire, since I'm just like in the Adidas, and as you kids out there call it, slides. I know some of my generation call them slides as well, but whatever. It's just I'm not wearing actual full covering shoes, so we just might have to take a little bit extra precaution and be safe while going on our adventure. So I think actually the last video that I made of going in these actual woods here was close to an hour, but I don't know. I mean, I know I'm not the only person out there that enjoys being literally in the woods, like being with nature and, you know, all of that. So to some of you out there, those and like-minded, I guess, if you will, you're going to enjoy it. You very well may not, but I do appreciate you being here. That I do. Yeah, I know, so healthy, right? Drinking a Coke and you're about to go on a hike. I don't care. See? I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. Alright. So, oh yeah, just to give you a heads up on it. Granted, obviously, I'm not the only one that likes to take a walk in the woods, you know. But I just try to do, and because even as you guys know, like even if like I make videos of like cars, and you know, if like I'm making like a dashing video of like a cool looking if I see a house that has like a cool looking name to it or whatever, I try to tend like to do my best to keep out like the address. Excuse me. To said house, because I mean, granted, I mean, think about it, it's 2025, but a greater majority of any and all information, like I said, a majority, not all of it, is out there for public info. So I don't know. It's like, and to me personally, sometimes it kind of like makes me feel bad. It's like, dude, like I'm like putting this person, boom, onto YouTube and like to get, you know, obviously, you know, like views and such. It's like obviously I try to build the channel, but it's like I'm not. I don't know. I think you guys understand what I'm getting at, but I don't know. I try not to. I just try not to. But it's like if it's like a custom plate or something, I think that's okay and cool. Obviously, some videos I can't keep that out of it. But anyway, like I'm getting like kind of off subject here. Basically, once we're on the walk and everything, if somebody's walking my way, you guys are going to see me probably swing the camera either left or right, or potentially like just like literally looking up into the skies, or the sky to at the trees and such, because not everybody. I mean, granted, you know, you can't hardly freaking fart, you know, anywhere without being on fucking camera nowadays. But I still, just out of the respect of other people, granted, obviously, not all my videos or all of anybody's videos are you going to be able to have content on here without having somebody in it. You know, obviously, some content is like scripted, or you guys know what I mean. So, all that shit aside, just saying, you know, once we're walking through here, don't be surprised if, you know, I'll like, hey, you know, somebody's coming either up behind. Well, if they're behind me, I'm not going to worry about moving the camera, because, well, unless by any means like I stop and let them go around me. But yeah, anyhow, so I'm going to try to do my best not having anybody else in the video. So with all that being said, let me take a couple more swigs of this Coke and get the hell out of this fucking hot ass car for one, and go out and be in the direct heat. Yeah, I know it all makes sense, right? And for all of you all that are here and that have subbed, thank you so very much. And even for those that even stop by and simply just watch a video or two, even if you're not subbed, I do appreciate you. Literally every single little thing that you guys do, every single bit of it helps. So I do greatly appreciate that. I think I should be. That's the only thing is, I can't remember what my battery percentage is at. Let me see if I can. Okay, 83. We should be good. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, this one, it might be kind of a crappy video potentially at the very beginning, but try to fix this here. Okay, I want to switch this around so y'all don't see my ugly ass big freaking man cave fucking having ass face. Hold on. Shit, hold on. This is. Here we go. Alright. Yes, this is the boring part of walking through the parking lot. Nothing exciting here, of course. But I gave you guys kind of a little, you know what, actually, hold on, I'll pause this until we get to the trail. I didn't even think about, doing the most, common sense thing of pausing it, but yeah, look at that. I don't know, that just looks peaceful to me, honestly. Let's peek this in here. Just hear that? Oh man. The sound of nature is just absolutely beautiful. So yes, if you have been to the channel, obviously you see the sign there. We've been here. I think I made at least 2 videos of going through here, but so yeah, just sit back. I am going to try to talk as little as possible. I love how much, like, if you guys actually go back and look at other videos, you can see of how much it's grown because of how much more shadier, rather, it is now than the previous one. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I know you guys seen that. I know you 90s kids know exactly what that is. Some of you newer kids may. I mean, your parents may have taught you, which if they did, kudos to you parents. Because, oh yeah. Now, I'm not if I'm not mistaken, they're called honeysuckles. Correct me if I'm wrong out there, chat, but, I don't think I'm wrong. I'm pretty certain that's, honeysuckle. And yeah, granted, each video I think I've had of this, just a monster fucking tree right there. Look at that shit. Damn, that bitch goes way up. Yeah. But that's the creek there. I want to say this is 4 Mile Creek, but I'm not 100%. I'm sure that there's signs up here that we can check. And I know, yes, I've obviously been down through here before and I've read them before, but yeah. Just listen to that. Unless you gotta pee. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, say, back in there, I would absolutely fucking love to have a tent and be set. There's nothing in that field, like, at all. I'll try to, I don't know how well this will come out for you guys, but as far as I'm aware, that's just one big open field. Alright, there we go. But yeah, just from the previous video, I could just tell as soon as I started my trek down through the trail that peek that out. But yeah, as soon as we started walking down the trail, I could tell that just from the vegetation and such, that everything's grown. It's awesome. That's the relaxation of walking through the woods. Yeah, also, oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. This is way better to show you guys than trying to zoom shit. So yes, me personally, anywhere. You see how fucking big, wide open that shit is? And I'm walking further out here because it even goes. I'm out here in the sun, so I'm hoping it, like you guys got. It's looking so far pretty good, but yeah, look at that shit. Yeah, there you go. All this open land, and I'm pretty certain back there between my son's in my eyes, so back there in that little space between the trees, I guess, if you will. But yeah, dude. Man, I would fucking be in heaven. Throw up my tent, have let's see if, there we go. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? I'm not trying to have it look like shit for you guys and like zoom in the entire time either. Okay. Alright. So, like I said, since I didn't have to, I did zoom in obviously on the one, but having that open field look, hell yeah. But something like that, being close to a body of water, God, that would be beyond excellent. Pretty certain I hear people, so again, like I said, towards the beginning, don't be, yeah, I see them right there. Oh, they're in the creek, so I won't get them really on. There you go. Okay. And see that right there? I can't claim it 100%, but I would, hold on a second. Okie dokie. So they came up on me. But yeah, okay. I would imagine that those were college kids. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. But my point of getting to that is, it's fucking awesome to see them out here in the woods, hiking, playing, if you will, or just being out here. I don't know, to me personally, that's fucking awesome for anybody. Oh, I'm not trying to rush through here either. I feel like I'm walking fast as shit, but sometimes I just do that. Listen to the birds sing. God, that's beautiful. I'm sorry if I'm bumpy too, but kind of can't help that. I'm kind of debating. I've never been down this way before, and I don't know if it's, well, considering literally I've never been down this way before. I think that looks like it leads to that field that I just showed you guys. I'm pretty damn certain. And there it is. Now, I'm sure you guys can peep that out. Cool little birdhouse there. Okay, so there we go. Okay, well, never mind. We obviously seen where that led to, so let's carry on to the beaten path, I guess, if you will. That's how that's actually termed. Man, I don't know about you guys, but this is fucking beyond relaxing. Oh, so fucking peaceful. if you guys can hear that or not. Pretty certain I've had this conversation the last time I was hiking through here, that I personally, now see, I think that's the same as before. That's just telling me that leads to the field. But now I think that honestly, I'm definitely going to start off with like my journeys, as you guys, if like I said, if you've been around the channel for a bit, you're getting more and more aware of what I'm wanting to do. So, but I was thinking, like, at first, at my first year, if you will, to start basically traveling around. I bet you I'm coming up to the creek crossing here soon. I'm thinking so. Anyhow, so I'm thinking the first year I want to try to do a thing with touring around different campgrounds. Or it might be the couple or first few years, but just to kind of check them out, different state parks and such. Definitely, of course, having that a part of the channel, considering it's a whole part of the. God bless! Look at that big bitch. That son of a bitch is fucking huge. Damn. Could make a joke there, but I'll leave that one. Damn, it almost looks like a cave, if you will. That's kind of cool. Anyhow, so yeah, within, I'd say, the first year to 3 years, traveling about doing the campgrounds and such, because, I mean, I'm sure that there are campgrounds out there that don't have trails and, things of that nature. Because as far as I'm aware, not all. I'm just being quiet so you guys can hear that water. I'll get a better shot for you guys right over here. But I just think that'd be kind of cool. I know not all campgrounds, I'm sure. I don't know for a fact, of course. Sorry about that angle. That was just crappy, probably. Here, let me show you this, even though every video I do through here, I'll show this, but it's still nice and peaceful. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to actually. See, I don't know. I'm thinking about, because I know you cross it, but I don't think I've ever been down the path to go to the left before I cross the concrete pillars. We might. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Oh, well, that might actually be somebody's land. I'm not sure on that either. But, yeah, so you guys get the gist of the point what I'm getting at. Between the first year to 3 years, I just kind of want to travel around to different campsites and such. Now, granted, I mean, I've been looking at different places. I know here, one of the campgrounds I've been to many a times. Because you guys can obviously pause to read that if you'd like to. Alright, carrying on. But, because, yeah, like Houston Woods, the electric side, which of course has all hookups and such, $300 a month. Yes, you heard me correctly. $300 a month. I mean, probably to some people out there, even with bundled insurance that's on their cars, that's probably even cheaper than that. So, I want to do the tent, because after I've been sitting there thinking about it, now I sit there and I say it in this video, and it could be a year down the road, and I completely change my mind. That's a part of who I am. Hold on, there's somebody coming. Okay. So yeah, because even the thing is though too, I don't have to always constantly be in a campground either. So I know that there are certain lands out there which I know I've mentioned beforehand in other videos. But is this? It is. Okay, this is a crossing. I think we're going to take a left. I don't recall ever actually going left beforehand. I already feel like I'm on the beach. I got already sand and sandals. So yeah, we've went that way before, and it goes more that way. But so there's that. Okay, so we're going to go this way, because we've never been this way before. And that way, as you can see, that appears to be that open field there. Sorry, that was like some shitty camera work. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, I'm pretty certain I haven't been down this side before. But now that I'm going this way, I have a feeling that something tells me this is going to loop around to the one part to where I didn't go on our last little hiking and walking adventure. It's so peaceful and relaxing. Like certain videos, I would like put some, once I learn how to do different things on here, I would put some like background music on. But for something of this nature, I think it would be better to have the natural sounds of nature in it. Okay, so there's that. There's that. We're going to go this way. I don't know how long we're going to last on this way, because something is quite possibly telling me, oh no, it still seems to be, I know this is not a word, but traily. Dude. Oh no, that right there. That fucked me up for a second. I know it's nothing, but it did. Caught me off guard. I know it's like literally probably a base of a tree or some shit. I can't see that well because the sun was right in the eyes, but yeah. Alright. God, I love it out here. And yes, I know this would creep some people out, especially in the dark, but that's what it's all about, being with nature. Well, it looks like we're potentially ascending. yeah, I'm not really in the proper footwear, I guess, if you will, to be doing this, but here we are. I have a feeling this is going to drop into another trail though too, because it's definitely a trail. It just doesn't look like it's been traveled as much, I guess. Yeah, I know you guys can tell I'm winded. I get it. Even though I have it, I fuck it up every time I say what I have. But it's energy induced asthma or some shit like that. But yeah, as you can tell, it has not gotten any bit better as the day goes by. But it's alright though. I'm not gonna let that shit stop me from enjoying this. And potentially, if you guys are watching, for you to enjoy it. Pretty certain that that's a field. Yeah. Okay. Onward. And potentially again, upward, maybe. Well, now it looks like we're actually, well, it's descending. Yes. Pretty certain that is. Ascending is going up, descending is going down. And if I'm not mistaken, where I learned that from, you guys are going to fucking find this hilarious. If you've even made it this far in the video, The Exorcist. Of any place and or source that I caught the meaning to that would be The Exorcist of all. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, pretty certain ascending is going up and descending is going down. But you hear that? It's just, look at that shit. Man. I don't know seriously about you guys, but I mean, I would absolutely fucking zero hesitations. I would literally right in here, if I didn't get any shit from anybody, I would find like right here, somewhere in that area back there, I would straight fucking set up camp, make sure, you know, everything around me and, you know, wildlife is, you know, taken care of and all that as possible. And to live out here with that, oh my gosh, dude. Okay, now, so since I've been debating on making a separate video about this, but I just have the feeling that with this type of video, that it fits way more into it. So I feel like including that a bit of info is a good thing within a hiking video. I mean, obviously I can make two different videos, but why not put two into one when, oh, hold on a second. Got somebody here. He came up jogging out of nowhere. Okay, anyhow, so for one, obviously 34 minutes into the video, so hey, if you're still here watching, thank you. Look at that. I'm gathering that's probably not all natural, I don't know, but I don't know, dude. Just being out here, so comfortable and relaxing. Okay, so my point is what I'm getting at I may be the only person that's brain that works this way. And if it is that, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm just definitely unique in that one way from other people. But, so, you think about it. Us humans, we do harm to each other. It's just human nature. It happens. Across the entire human race. But if you really think about it, like I am, and I have, say if I set up, like, right there, that looks doable for, you know, a tent. When you lay down your tarp, you know, like, my thought goes to my head, there's ants, there's so many different insects that you're not thinking about when you're dropping that tarp to lay down. And then, of course, you're putting your tent and whatever else is within your tent on that spot. Like I said, many people probably don't think about this, but I thought about this, oh my, dude, I'm telling you, from, I shit you not, probably junior high or earlier. It's been fucking years. And still to this day, like I said, some people I do like, you're just fucking crazy. It's like all that shit doesn't matter, but to me, it does. So when you're laying all that shit down, it's like those insects and such, like people are like, well, dude, this just, you know, it's a bug. I understand that. But to me, it's also got a life. But if you think about it, because like you walk down the street or walk down the sidewalk, you don't know if you're, unless you're paying attention to every single step and not looking up, then, oh, that threw me off a little bit there for a second. I am kind of wondering if this does loop around, because if not, at some given point, I'll probably just stop the video, because there's no point in really filming going completely backwards and you guys seeing everything that you've already seen, but just literally in reverse. But you guys know what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not trying to, I know sometimes I do get involved in making these videos and then like get scatterbrained and shit and like jump all around. But no, I've always thought that, and it's like, for your enjoyment, and like for me, that would be my home, because I do plan on living in a tent. I ain't paying these fucking crazy ass fucking prices for houses, and no thank you. I don't want any of that shit. I just personally don't. Before it went fucking stupid. And currently, I don't care. Don't want or need it. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. You lay down that tarp. You're laying it down on top of insects. Like that I probably don't. Hold on a second.
I don't know anything about Dayton's
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. Never hurts at all. Takes very little energy and time and effort to be a kind person. I simply turned the camera, as you guys can see, and even stepped off the trail. So, okie dokie, let's keep on going here. I have a feeling we're about to come up to the pond. I just have a feeling of it. And if you're new here, of course, you're unaware of the pond. There is another video that I did go to the pond, so you can see it there. Trying to think of the best way to get around that. Let's go. Yeah. No, this is actually going to work out and the greatest, but we will get it. Oh, yeah. Damn. I don't think I'm doing too bad for the factor of getting around here in these Adidas. Oh, damn it. We're going to get it. Hey, fuck. They're everywhere. Sorry about the potential bouncy camera, but okay, I think we finally got on track here for some solid ground. Okay, but yeah, maybe some of you guys will understand where I'm getting at on that. Maybe some won't. But dude, they're just insects. I get that, but I also get the other end of it too, so. But, I would say in ways that would be like the worst thing on my end that I can think of off the top of my head for me to live out here in nature. Literally, I do not want to, I don't want to cause harm to, of course, anything, but like I said again, this is just how my brain works. Even whenever, whoa, yes, you guys seen the camera go, almost flying because, I almost took a big old crap there and fell, but we didn't. We almost did. But, yeah, even the whole factor of even taking the stakes to driving them in the ground, to basically mount the tent, not mount it, you know what I mean, but set up and all that shit. You're literally impaling the ground. I know this doesn't make sense probably to a lot of people, like I said, but that's just the shit. That's just the way my brain works and thinks. You know, we all work and think differently. That is the greatness and the uniqueness of us all. This is a nice, good-ass walk, I'll tell you. I'm definitely enjoying this personally myself. For you guys, once I actually get this put up, I do greatly appreciate it if you guys have stuck around, knowing that, you know, obviously you're not exactly walking through the woods, but you kind of have the POV, if you will. Yeah, I'm thinking that, holy shit, fuck, give me a minute. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's good. But damn, there's some monster-ass fucking holes back here. So, my bad on the camera job here if it's all over the place, but, trying to get traction here, yo. Okay. Check that out. Those are cool. Another fabulous day. And I'll walk through the woods. You seriously can't fucking beat it. And after all of this, since we've kind of taken a break before work, if you will, once we're done taking this, you guys will see this either. Hold on a second. No, I won't go too far off of the path because I gotta remember where the fuck I'm at since I haven't been down this way. And I don't want to go off onto another path. But no, what I was getting at is like, this is kind of like a pre-break before work, if you will. Because as soon as I get done doing this, I'll either start uploading it or wait till I get home to do so. And then I'll get out here and start bashing. But man, just walking through here, the relaxation, the comfort of it. And I'm sorry, I know I've talked a shit ton through here, and some of you probably like, dude, shut the fuck up and let me enjoy it. I do apologize if that bothers you. I do try to let you guys soak in the moment and the sounds of nature, and not listening to my blabbering mouth all the time, so I do apologize if I catch myself doing as such. Alright, here's another. Okay, I see a house right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so I can go left, which looks like that takes me kind of over there. Let's see. Okay, so gather. There's no way that we're right here. I don't think so. Something tells me to go that way. Let's go this fucking way. Fuck it. This is a bigger, as you guys can see, and a well traveled trail. Yeah, I'm out here freaking drenched, but it's been fucking lovely. What I think I'll do is, if this actually leads us to the pond, we'll basically check in there, and then, well, not check in, but we'll probably, if this directs me to the pond, then I'll give you guys an end cap to the video, and then I'll walk my happy ass back to the car so I can start dashing. Oh, and if anybody, for a future purposes and a future sale, I don't think I have anything literally on the channel of showing of the shed I got in the backyard, but that's one thing before I start traveling and such, that will be up for grabs. So but until it's cleaned out, I'm not going to go in there and film it and such. So that will have to be a thing of down the road, but just to have it in mind, knowing it's a 12 by 20, has 2 windows on just one side. Ooh, it's fully insulated, all hooked up with electric, or wherever you would put it at. It's easily able to hook up and to have power. What, electric, insulation, drywall. Only thing it doesn't have in it is a bathroom and a kitchen, which, if you're either an individual or a couple, that shouldn't be really all that much to take care of. And depending on how you would even want to set it up, you could have both that shit outside, or, you know what I mean, let your imagination run wild with that one. Or if, like, you're a single person like me, I mean, shit, a little grill wouldn't take nothing to, just basically the store. You don't even have to have necessarily much of a kitchen. I'd have something like a thing for, like, dishes and spices and such, but the grill's pretty much gonna be your space saver and gets the job done. So, I mean, in my head that works. But no, once me and the kiddo moves, well, here's a resting bench. So, the fuck? I've never come into a resting bench before on another trail that I had also on the channel. So yeah, that's nothing but a pit. So, well, shit, I don't know. Let's fucking go this way. Keep on following it. I'm sure at some given point we're either gonna come to it, or I'll just say fuck it, we'll turn around and head back anyhow. But yeah, if that's something you guys would be, anyone would be interested in, I would say 2 years or less, if that, it'll be available. And when it does become available, I will actually make a video about it and put it on the book as well, and quite possibly the talk. Oh, dude. Where'd you go? Damn it, I just seen like, I don't know what the fuck that was. He went away. Like a big vulture or some shit. That was cool as fuck. I didn't even know he was there until he started scurrying off. That was the only way I even knew he was down there. Okay. And another thing, again, guys, if you are still here with me on this trail, I appreciate it. You guys have almost lasted a full hour with me, and I am extremely grateful for that. Well, something tells me we're going to go ahead and give this a go. Yes, and mind you, yeah, and this is what, yeah. That was my choice alone, so I have no one else to blame if I do something stupid like falling. Okay. I'll tell you, that's one thing I'd have to definitely get used to. See if it still feels like, yeah, it still felt like it was zoomed in a little much. Oh. As, once I start living in the woods, like actually and literally, the fuck I'm trying to say, it's one thing I know it's going to take a bit to get used to, because I know, of course, I'll hear much more wildlife, obviously, living in the woods than I would around suburbia, I guess, if you would. Okay, so yeah, we just did. Damn, I thought I just saw something. All of that. And those. Fuck it. Let's keep on trekking. Look at that. I mean, seriously, out here, and in all honesty, as long as I guess that would be my luxury item, is like, if I was out here, I would have basically like a, one of those little, I think they're jack packs or something, but they're like, generators, if you will. That and, solar panels. Now, granted, obviously the solar panels in here, well, you know, obviously they would only be as good as they would only be as good as for what amount of, obviously, sun that they could absorb. Because as far as I'm aware, I mean, that's kind of the whole basis in how the solar panels work. I could be wrong. I've never operated with them or anything else, but I'm almost certain that's kind of pretty much like literally right within the terminology of what the product is. You see, even like right here, it's sunny, but it's not like, well, it's decently. But that would be probably my biggest issue. But yeah, that's my one luxury item I know I will have while I'm camping, glamping, however you would want to term it. Hold on a second here, am I? I hear people back that way, so we're going to go this way. So we don't have to worry about crossing paths. And no, I have zero clue where I'm at, but we're going to keep going. Hopefully we don't go I don't want to go down the path again that led to the whomever it was their backyard. But okay, yes, I know somewhat of where I'm at. Okay, so from here, if I'm not mistaken, the pond isn't that far. Thing feels like going on an overpass. Literally. It shook and all. Okay, so yeah, we'll go down through here since we pretty certain how I took that left back there. I'm not obviously going over the concrete pillars. Ooh. Yep, that's what I get for not paying attention again. Okay, let's go back on here. This is definitely, I think this is starting to possibly look familiar. I do apologize for any type of crappy camera bouncing about, but obviously you guys can tell I'm just walking and it's going to be a little bouncy. I'm just trying not to have it all over the friggin' place so you guys can actually enjoy a walk with me. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I at least want to get you guys up to the pond, so that way you guys can see the pond, and then we'll probably do a end cap there. Telling you the relaxation and being out here, listen to that. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, and also just for dashing purposes, after I think is it the 16th, if I'm not mistaken, well, you guys will definitely start seeing different areas for like shorts and such, because once the kids leave, I'm not going to say that 100% that I'm going to completely not dash in Oxford, but damn, that's a big guy too. Both of them are nice. But since the greater majority of the student body will be gone, and obviously I know I've mentioned it time and time again in other videos, but I mean, of course there are townies, but for the most part, they pretty much do their, not saying the kids don't grocery shop and such, because believe me, I dashed and even went inside of Kroger's and Walmart for dashes, and I've seen students with, carts with groceries and such. So not saying that they don't do their own grocery shopping and cooking and such, because they do, but I know they also dash as well, considering shit, I'm sure within the videos I've even had on the channel here, I'm sure you guys have seen like houses or whatever closer to where I've delivered at multiple times, because yeah, I definitely have had repeat customers for sure. But no, what I'm basically getting at on that end is because I mean, you know, I understand it to an extent too. You know, they're having their fun, partying, you know, living the college life, you know, doing their thing to get their degree and all that. So it's like basically enjoying your life before actual adulthood smacks your ass in the face. Because I'm sure that most of them are aware that, you know, at one given point in time, yeah, they're going to be taking full reign of that shit, and it'll kick in at one given point. But no, so it's like they definitely do keep me very much busy. Ooh, hold on, that's sorry, that looked like it was really weird, and at least to me, I don't know if it was the angle I looked down at it or whatever it was, but anyhow, no, they just do. They keep me busy, and basically with the townies and such, they seem to, is that a crane? No, I'm fucking seeing shit. Okay. Whew. I probably lost a pound or two walking here, which is fine by me as well. But no, like, yeah, the townies, even like throughout the school year, from time to time, you know I'm dropping off to a townie, but whenever it comes to like a regular school year, I'd say a strong 90 to 95% of my deliveries are to students. And like I said, I'm not even going to hate on that shit. I mean, you guys are up here doing your shit and all that. You keep me busy, and I'm thankful for that. Keeps me from having to work for somebody else. And I think if you watch enough videos, you kind of understand and get the impression that I don't know if it's just the older I get or what it is, but no, I mean, I know technically in a way, at the end of the day, I am working for someone else because I'm working through an app that somebody owns. But in general, of knowing that you can literally get on your phone, I'll peep that shit out. That's cool as fuck. I don't know if that's clay or not, but okay. But no, just having that freedom of knowing at any given, my hands kind of cranked up from holding the phone, so kind of had a switch there. I don't know, just that freedom of knowing. And the thing about dashing too is, like, I can dash in any state. Anybody that's watching this video, if you just so happen to be a dasher, you already know. I don't know, man. Just the freedom of that alone is absolutely wonderful. Now, granted, of course, you gotta be a platinum status in order to dash whenever you want to, because, of course, if you're any other tier and it's not busy in any area that you are around, you gotta schedule some time. But if you're in the platinum status tier, however you want to word that, sorry, my finger got in the way there, then yeah. Ooh. Okay. Phone call was coming through. I'm glad I was actually looking at the screen, so I wasn't sitting there blabbering about and somebody trying to call me, and so it pauses recording during that time. So, but what the fuck was I at? Oh yeah, dashing. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, even with traveling and shit, living in the tent and campgrounds, it's not going to cost me that much to live in campgrounds. And with dashing, I mean, shit, people in campgrounds need shit brought to them. So you got to think about it, even at like late at night, camp stores closed, then you ain't getting shit. Because you already know that they're going to be waxing you on that shit because they can. But, no, like in general, well, obviously, as long as the company that you want something from is open and they are I guess the way to word it, a DoorDash participant or partner or however you would want to term that. Something's almost telling me that I may have possibly walked around the pond. We got time though. I mean, as long as you guys are here to chill and hang out with me. I kind of want to get a body cam. I don't really want like a GoPro that goes around your head, because I don't know, especially if I would go to like flea markets and such. I don't know, either that or the chest cam. Alright, I see a structure, so I am gathering maybe coming up to somebody's fucking backyard again. Well, that's a fucking road. The fuck? Hold on. I gotta see where the fuck I'm at. Yummy. Glad I was paying attention. I almost stepped on a very much a deceased squirrel that was being at lunch for a few flies. Okay, so that, hold on, I know somewhat of where I'm at. I think, damn, I've actually, yeah. Okay, we're going back this way. Fucking A. Okay, so basically the next time we see a left. Yeah, see? Don't want to show it too much. Obviously, you guys can, if you're that interested in it, you can pause. Okay, well, and now, being one with nature, if you will, as if you guys seen the, of course, the beginning of the video, that part is starting to definitely wear off. So now I do feel like I'm kind of like more of speed walking in a way, but then again, we've already been through here, so, and I'm not necessarily going to pause. I might actually do it a couple of times, because I mean, this is literally just in reverse of what you guys just watched. Yeah, I might pause a few moments just to save time for you guys, not to have to like fast forward to the next turn and such. So yeah, give me just a couple of minutes here and we'll be back. Well, it'll be a couple of minutes on my end, obviously. For you guys, it'll just be literally, you know, not even a second. It'll just continue going through. So we'll be right back. I know it's only been a couple of minutes. Actually, not even on my end. But I'm waiting to see or listen to hear if I can hear the woodpecker. And see if you guys can hear it as well. We'll be back. Damn it, missed him again. And we're back. I feel like we're just, yeah, so now I'm back at the clay wall, so. We'll get back. I think I just went totally way too far off from where the pond was at, so But we'll keep on trucking through here, and I'm pretty certain up here where I went to the left, I need to take the left where I took the left. It's just I didn't go that way because there was somebody over there. I was not trying to disturb them while they were doing what they were doing. So, sorry, I'm trying to get something off my daggone. Get off my foot and sandal, dang it. Okay, got it. Sitting there trying to stand on one foot, shake my left foot to get the pebble or whatever it was that was stuck on my foot. Just trying to walk with that stuck to the foot, and of course hitting sandal. Not very comforting. Okie dokie. Yes, like I said, this is just, I don't know, to me, this is pure relaxation. If I could set up a tent anywhere near here, man, could you imagine going to sleep listening to that? Oh, may make you want to pee a couple times, but, you know. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I am definitely. Oh, dude, look at that fucking. Can you guys see that shit? Where'd he go? He's like a little fucking green bug. Damn it. He was cool as fuck looking. Hopefully I don't step on any guy. And he's done. Okay, I think he jumped away. That was cool as fuck though. He was a different type of like a metallic green. I am not a bug person per se, but that was cool. As in being a bug person. Okay, so there is the bridge that we were just gone across. So we should be coming up here very, very soon to our left-handed turn. Oh no, this is a well, yeah, I do, because that was like some orange roots or yellow or whatever the hell that color was. Okay. Yeah. Trying to somewhat, in some way, shape, or form, keep track of where the hell I'm at. And yes, I did for a second think that that was a snake. Yeah, judge me. I don't care. Okay, now I hear people, but they're across the creek. So, regardless of wherever we took the left to get here, we need to take the other left so we can continue on to trails that we haven't been on, so we can carry on with the video and it being all new fresh woods. And yes, I'm aware all the woods are trees and woody, but still it's uncharted territory to us. And yes, knowing on the channel, I have played Uncharted. I plan on actually getting all of them done. At some given point, probably the brutal will be done. That will just be, because that's one thing on that part. I can throw that into this video as well. It doesn't have really necessarily anything to do with the whole nature walking here, but I've been debating with myself, like on gaming wise, I'm going to continue gaming. That'll never change. But the point of I'm trying to have like all the Uncharted series all together, my Tomb Raiders, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody out there, you know, I know that there are obviously people on the channel here that do game. Considering quite a few of you, I'm sure I've earned your sub by and gaming wise and just all around in general. But yeah, I just kind of want to try. I know I can't guarantee it either to myself or to you guys, and I know it's kind of more of a personal want is to have them all, whenever you look at your trophy list, is to have them all like your series in a row. I know that obviously that's not always. Oh shit, man, that squirrel scared the fuck out of me. It really did. But still, that's the awesome thing about being out here. You gotta get used to hearing the sounds of wildlife living out in their habitat, and it's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, with on the gaming part, I've been trying to like figure it out. Yeah, here comes the bridge that I do remember going across as well. Our left may be coming up, maybe. I'm trying to put them all together. It may not be feasible, or I might be able to get it somewhat close to being not necessarily in order, but together. The Uncharted's I definitely want to, they're, technically easier on the list to get them put together. It's just the one factor, the one Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I got the 100% plat on that, so with that, I can't move it around the list since it's completed. I just have to try to attempt to play other games so I can try to, here comes our left, play other games to potentially get it moved to, here we go, to, in order, because right now I have Shadow on the backlog. So that will, I've already platinumed that on, I've already platinumed that on another account. Am I down to, whoa, dude. No shit, I've never went on that. I never knew that that thing was a fucking thing. Dude, that's fucking dope as shit. I kind of want to go across it. Yeah. Fuck it, let's go across it. Dude, this is dope as fuck.
Oh, sorry, do you want a picture?
Oh no, I'm making a video.
Oh.
You can go on. Alright, we're going to be patient and let them come across and not get them in the video. So. Do you guys know if that pond is around here?
If you're talking about the one, it's past this way, further up the trail.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, it's
that's
not too much further up.
Okay, so whenever I came across, I didn't go across the concrete pillars. I just went to the left because it's like this part of the trails I
they both
haven't
connect
been on.
to it, but yeah, it's probably about 10-minute walk up that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. Never knew this thing even existed. All right, up we go. Alrighty. Dude, this is fucking awesome as shit. Dude. Fuck yeah. I hope you guys make it this far into the video. I know it's been a minute. Obviously a little bit longer than a minute. But Oh man, just being on this walk through the woods and being on this drawbridge, or I think that's what you call this, but dude, this is the coolest shit fucking ever. This is why I like having a fucking channel now. I can be out here making so much fucking videos, or so many videos for you guys. Oh, and there we go down. It's pretty much about the same POV. Here, I might have it zoomed in slightly, but let's see, do I? A little bit. It's not bad though. Okay. Dude, that is just fucking cool. I don't know, some of y'all like, yeah, a little too excited. Dude, being able to literally adventure pretty much fucking every day. Now the question is, do I go that way? Or do I go that way? And it's kind of already that way. But, fuck it, let's go this way. Okay, well at least this way now. We are all in new uncharted territory. So, again, I want to thank you all. If you guys have still stuck by and watched the video, thank you so much. I know this isn't for everybody, but dude, I fucking love it. And I figured, you know what? Why the fuck not? Somebody out there in the world might actually enjoy this as well. And yeah, I know I'm winded again, but it is what it is. Dude, that was just fucking cool as shit. That was fucking awesome. Now, hopefully, I was taking this path. I took it the right way that he told me to go. That, we'll run into the pond. Was that another? Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know if that's another portion of what used to be a trail piece. Possibly. Just a little soggy at the moment. Okay, so we're going down. It looks like we're going down to the right. I gotta watch these roots, even though they are quite almost literally working as steps. Somewhat. Okay. So we were just over there somewhere, considering we just crossed a creek. So he said about a 10-minute walk back this way. So that'll do us good. That'll give you guys a probably good. I like being out in nature. I don't want to be what would you call that? A snack, if you will. So sorry for the little, but some type of flying insect was well, they wasn't trying to. They made a landing onto the tongue, and yeah, said, "You're not parking there, because live your life. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to consume any type of insects at the moment." Alrighty, well, definitely, because I've never seen any stones, rocks, however you want to call them, on a path. So definitely, I know for sure I haven't been through this portion. And considering the fact that we're right off that drawbridge, yeah, no. I know these are starting to look very much similar, but I haven't been on this one either, of course. Thought I hurt somebody, but oh, dude, look at that big. Oh, fuck. I don't know if you guys caught that big ass fucking spider, but Damn, the thing was huge. You might actually be able to potentially pause it on that portion of the video to see if you guys know what it is. Okay, here goes some more ascending. Here. Yep, again. I'll be winded. It's all good though. I'm sure it's good for me. Son of a bitch, I was fucking decent as hell for me to get up. Fuck yeah. Hold on. I want to show you. Fucking down it. I know I sound like a fucking winded bitch, but yeah. And it's not even that steep though, that's the sad part. It is, but it's not. Ugh. God damn. I can certainly go for a beverage right about now. Alrighty. I got a feeling we're definitely close. I'm hoping so, honestly. Because like I said, this is like my pre-break before starting work to make you guys a video, and also for myself, because of course I save my videos, and then that's for you guys to enjoy a walk through the woods. I get to physically do it and enjoy it and reap all of the benefits from it, health-wise and all. And like I said earlier in the video, you guys will definitely get, once I start traveling, you will definitely have different woods that I will be hiking, walking, touring, however you want to put it. But yes, that will definitely be a thing. I can only imagine what the back of my neck looks like. It feels drenched. Actually, the back of my head is drenched from, of course, sweating. But like I said, this is all the way around a win for myself, and then a win for you guys if you enjoy walking, hiking throughout the woods. Then yes, it's definitely a win for you guys as well. Okay, something tells me That tells me right there, yeah. That is the dot. It used to be the full dot pond. Let's go. I got your DoorDash. It keeps popping up that it's busy. There we go. There we go. Okay, so like the last time I made a video, I can definitely tell I'm on the opposite side. Because, where is it? That right there. I got a part of that in the video, and I also made a short about the bench. And I think there's like a no swimming sign over there. But, yeah. As you guys can see, this is the pond. I'm not trying to get too far because I'm not close enough to fall in, but I'm also not trying to take any chances either. I'm not trying to go home and change and all that shit, but yeah. So technically, because I was wanting, so of course you see it there, coming around this way. And right there, as you can see, there's a trail to go around that way. So if I go that way, I'll know where I'm going at. If we go this way, there we go. If we go that way, I'm gathering it'll go up and potentially around. So let's try to do that. So I mean, going that way is okay, but it's not as much area to cover as going potentially. I'm hoping it'll go that way, because if not, then since I got you guys to the pond, I may finish up on the video. But something, I have a feeling we're going to be okay here. And I mean, seriously, could you imagine having a tent out here and just living life so peacefully? That sounded like somebody talking, but I think that was, oh dude, peep that out. Is that a fucking birdhouse in the water? I don't know. Well, this morning it sounded like somebody was talking, but I think it was a toad. Yeah, I know my brain doesn't always, it works the way it wants to work, okay? Yeah, chat, I think that we are, I think we're in luck. I think this will actually wrap around the pond. Which is cool, because, yeah. And this way you guys get a longer, extended video. I guess it is a birdhouse or something. And apparently it was low enough at some point, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but that wood looks kind of newish. Or it could be the type of wood. And that's one thing I don't necessarily have a whole lot of knowledge on either. Go froggies go. I don't know if you, obviously you guys didn't see them since I didn't have it directed over there, but so as soon as I was walking by, like 3 or 4 of them, I ain't gonna get you guys. Okay, so yeah, you seen the dot was here when we started. We walked here, so we're basically gonna walk around here, then I think this way. Yeah, so we're basically, I'm pretty certain we're gonna go this way, cut over to get back. So let's get it. Once we get over to the part where I was showing you where the bench is at and the no swimming, I'll go ahead and cut it there. Because like I said, and there's other videos on here if you want to see the other portion of that trail, then feel free to do so. That's just a trail going back, obviously that way, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm on the other side towards the no swimming sign and the bench. Pretty certain, because I think I've been, yeah, so that is a birdhouse, isn't it? Dude, that's kind of fucking cool. Okay. Another spot I've been at. Yeah. Okay. Eesh. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're now here. Yep, we're gonna go that way. I'm gonna go over here and show you guys this for the end cap of the video. So as you can see, no swimming. The bench. I'm sure you heard that frog. And yeah, the other side. We just came out from, I think, there? Because yeah, must be there because we walked past to that birdhouse. Oh my gosh. So take that in. And there you go, ladies and gents. I'm just going to keep on painting this until I'm finished so you guys can just see the pond. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I don't need to flip it around to see my big old ugly face. You guys seen that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, this probably won't even be uploaded already until later on tonight. But you guys have an excellent day, an excellent weekend. And to any moms out there that happen to come across this, and if you happen to watch all the way to the very end of it, have a happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. And with that being said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Way longer of a video than I thought it was going to be, but like I said multiple times throughout, if it's something that is relaxing to you, this is definitely a good video to watch of simply walking through the woods and just listening to nature and, yeah, listening to me talk a lot. But, yeah, so that being said, you guys have an absolute excellent weekend. See if we can get you guys a frog or something, potentially. Actually, I think, can you see? I think that's one right there, I think. But, yeah. Okay, you guys have an excellent weekend, Mother's Day weekend. I am going to hop off here and get some dashing going on. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you later on.